Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm in Japan today. Now, before everybody gets mad at me for being in Japan, I just want to say you too can be in Japan. I know we all want to be in Japan, eat some sashimi. I'll give you a room tour too, show you off this luxurious room. But what you need is passive income. In order to achieve that freedom of location, you don't want to be chained to an office necessarily. And so today I'm going to show you how you can use ChatGPT to generate some passive income for yourself so that you're making money even when you're sleeping, allowing you to travel and still be able to support yourself while you're at it. So let me show you these two automated systems I've set up for myself. These are two trading bots on crypto that have been running just a few days, and we can see the Bitcoin trading bot has already made $62, and one day it actually even made $250. The Ethereum trading bot is using a different algorithm. I'm still testing this one, but it's up about $3 right now, and I'm hopeful that this one may perform better. But basically, I'm using ChatGPT to write this coding trading algorithm for crypto that I've always wanted to do in my head. Like, I knew this would be a strong technical signal. It would be a good algorithm that could possibly make some decent money here. And now I'm finally able to implement that algorithm through the help of ChatGPT on the Pionex crypto trading bot platform. Now, Pionex has also kindly sponsored this video. And if you sign up with them, you'll get a bunch of free goodies like over $1,000 worth of bonuses. So check them out. There'll be a link in the description below. And you can also get started making passive income with crypto trading bots. But enough talk. Let's take a look at what I've done here. So this is the crypto trading algorithm, and it is actually based on a very simple but quite a strong technical indicator, which is the crossover on the 25 simple day moving average and the 50 day. So we can see here, these are the simple moving averages, the 25 and 50. The 25 is the brighter orange line, and whenever the 25 crosses the 50, it puts in a buy signal, and when it crosses down under it, it puts in a sell. So this is kind of a momentum trading algorithm. I have it operating on Bitcoin, and we can just see anytime the 25 crosses over, it puts in a buy order, and then when it crosses under, it sells. And so we can see this indicator can be quite useful. Like here, it put in the buy order right before this huge price ramp up, caught this huge bull market move, and then it sold when the price started moving sideways again. And this can also protect your market position. So we can see it put in a sell order for me right here. This actually saved me a ton of money because there was this bearish downwards momentum, and then later on, just this morning, actually it rebought that position when the 25-50 simple moving average crossed over again. So that's signaling a little bit more bullish momentum now. And we can see the trades it's making here actually. So this was the sell here on 4:20 at 6 a.m. It sold my position, and that coincides exactly with that date here, 4:20 at 6 a.m. right there. So I would have been sleeping at this time, but it caught that for me. I think it's funny, it actually shorted that position for me, so it earned $250 in that bearish downwards momentum. And then we can see there's another open position for Bitcoin here, and that's the position it just bought this morning. And so this is one of two crypto trading bots I'm running. The other one here, I have high hopes for this one. It is the Ethereum Squeeze trading bot. I'll talk about this in a moment, but this one just began running recently because Ethereum was kind of in a down market, so it didn't buy any positions. Now that Ethereum is starting to climb up again, it recently opened the position, so we'll see how this one goes. But here's how I'm doing this, and you can do something similar as well. You don't actually need technical knowledge to do any of this. It's very simple. You can just click a few buttons if you want to earn some passive income with this as well. Although, take note, there's some risk as well. Do your own research, of course, and start small, but you go into more and then you click Pionex GPT. Now here you can ask Pionex GPT what type of trading algorithm you want. So I say, give me a trading strategy on the SMA 2550, because I know this is a pretty strong technical indicator. It's been reliable for me in the past, and it's going to just turn out this algorithm here. Now, once you have the code, you can click copy and backtest on TradingView, and it takes you to the charting platform TradingView, and you can just come into the Pine editor and copy and paste in that code. Now take note, you may have to make a few small code modifications here because ChatGPT doesn't necessarily get everything right away, but you can also come into this GPT marketplace here, and there's a bunch of pre-crafted solutions here that other people have written and backtested, and you can check their performance, and then you can just copy trade these with a single click of a button. But if we come back to here, I'm going to click add to chart. It's going to compile that, and we can see it's actually putting in the buy and sell orders here to show us when it's doing that. And so just like that, so simple, we have this crypto trading algorithm that I've always wanted to implement in my head, and we can actually backtest this just to check the performance. If we go into the strategy tester, I'm going to set the properties for this. So we'll say maybe initial capital of $1,000, and we'll do $1,000 order sizes or so. And then if I click OK, it's going to show us the backtested performance, about 23% positive return on investment, which seems pretty good and is something I'm willing to try out and test my money on here. Now, if you want to backtest the strategy from just the last month or so, on a technical note, I realized that you can actually modify the algorithm to just trade within, say, from March 1st or so. And so we can actually go back to XBTFX and tell it, modify the algorithm to be valid from March 1st. Sure, to modify the algorithm, we can add a simple condition to check the date. So it's going to do that for us. We've got a timestamp now. So I'm going to copy and paste this, add it to the chart, and I had to modify the timestamp parameters a bit, but now we can see it's only going to trade from March 1st. And so now if I run this backtest again, we can see just within the last month, it averaged about 16% positive return, which annualized across a year is almost like 200% APY, which would just be fantastic. So I'm leaving this crypto trading bot open just to see what type of yields it can return for me. And the great thing about this is it's not trading based on emotion. It's just doing the trades based on the 25-50 simple moving crossovers. Now, once you have this trading algorithm set up just the way you want to choose the time scale you want. I have it set to hourly or so. Then you come into Pionex and you can click a trade and create a signal trading bot. So this is going to trade automatically based on TradingView custom signals. So we'll call it the BTC SMA 2550 or so. Click continue, then you're going to choose the webhook URL, copy that, come into trading signal and click on this alarm icon, notifications, and paste in that webhook URL. So you paste that in, it's going to send the signal back to Pionex. And then you're going to want to copy this message parameter. So it's just a field here, come into settings and paste that here as well. And with that, you click confirm and your trading bot is created. And then you just choose the trading pair you want. In this case, I'm doing Bitcoin. You can actually have leverage if you like as well. And then you just choose how much you want to put in. And it's actually going to start longing and shorting this bot algorithm trading for you. And so that's a simple way to start trading momentum on crypto and earn some passive income in any type of market, whether it's an up market or a down market. And so if you like this algorithm, I will leave the code on screen here. You can screenshot it if you like and copy, modify it however you like. I could probably charge something for this crypto trading algorithm, but I'm a kind of generous person. But I also want to show you another algorithm here that I've been working on, and this is the Ethereum squeeze algorithm. Now this algorithm is just for the connoisseurs. It's custom stuff actually. I've yet to test it, but I have high hopes for it. But before I get into this, I also want to show you, by the way, you can also use a very simple strategy if you want to do the simple moving average stuff. You can just use MACD to buy and sell. So from XBTFX, you can ask it for an MACD algorithm. MACD is moving average convergence divergence, which is basically very similar to what we just did, is trading on momentum when the simple moving averages cross. This one is actually based on the 1226 exponential moving average. So it's kind of similar, basically similar trends, and this one you can just copy and use this code right away. Or again, you can also just go to the GPT marketplace and it's going to have all these algorithms that you can just really quickly get in on. So definitely some fun stuff to play around with. But let me show you how I got to this connoisseur algorithm that I'm talking about, the squeeze algorithm. So let's take a look at this algorithm. We can see it actually just got started yesterday. So I've yet to really fully test this, but it's already been in profit, making $3 here. Could be good. So this algorithm is pretty advanced actually. It's using something known as the squeeze momentum indicator. And the way I found this, by the way, is if you go into community scripts and you sort it by the top most popular scripts, you can see the number one here is the squeeze momentum indicator by Lazy Bear. And if you actually go into the documentation here, we can see that it's based on this research paper, John Carter's TTM squeeze volatility indicator in this book, Mastering the Trade. Okay. Now, apparently this indicator is so popular, 83,000 people have liked it. But what this does is it identifies price bands, the Bollinger Bands. And when the price is within those bands, it says, okay, there's not much movement here, so it's not going to make a trade. Long story short, it identifies these squeeze zones. So when there's rapid price movement, the price is squeezed either upwards or downwards. And that's indicated by these gray crosses here on the timeline. And then there's also these black crosses here. And the black crosses, we can see the price isn't really moving. Then there's these gray crosses here. Rapid price movement, and then when the momentum goes down negative, then that's when you want to sell. And then when there's a squeeze zone here again, you want to buy and then sell again when the momentum turns red. We can see here actually though, even though there's green momentum, it's not a squeeze zone. And so in this section, it says you don't necessarily want to buy here because the price movement is pretty neutral. So you only want to buy when there's this confirmed upwards trend. And so what I did is I actually took this code. You can actually come here, see the source code, and you can just copy that. Now the problem here is that this code is just an indicator, it's not a trading strategy. And so it needs to be modified into a trading strategy with buy and sell signals. Right now it's just a bunch of charts, which is nice, but you want to automate the trading for it. And so I came into Pionex GPT again, I copied and pasted this code and told Pionex, make it a strategy. Because hey, who wouldn't want to trade based on the most popular technical indicator around here? And then Pionex GPT basically helped me turn this into a piece of working code. Now take note, I have no idea how to write in this language, it's PineScript, but basically using ChatGPT and a bit of human modification, I was able to get this code running. I essentially changed it from a study into a strategy, and then I added buy and sell signals here for when to go long and when to close that long. And I said, okay, here's the timestamp started from March 1st again, like usual. And so now when I add this to the chart, well, voila. This may be exactly what's going to be making me rich, you guys. Like this could be my ticket out of here. Because this is showing exactly when I need to go long or to close these longs based on the squeeze momentum indicator, which is like the #1 indicator out here. We've got tens of thousands of people following this thing. So it's showing you right here, for example, when there's this gray zone here on the origin axis, this is when there's a squeeze coming in, it's going to long right there, and then it's going to sell right when the momentum turns negative, even a little bit. So it's going to lock in these little profits for me just whenever I need it to. So this one is really only doing longs. I don't have it shorting anywhere. And so we can see right here, it's going to go long and then sell right when the momentum turns negative. And so the indicators are going to have tighter margins. The profit signals may be much clearer. I mean, we can backtest this as well just to see like how rich am I going to be out here, you guys? And we can see over the past month, the profit has been about 16% return on investment, which is maybe similar to the simple moving average strategy. There's a 2.3x profit factor, 35% trades are profitable, and the max drawdown here just about 70 USDT, which is pretty good based on putting in 1000 USDT initial capital. So personally, I'm hopeful that this crypto trading algorithm strategy may make me riches, some passive income at least, or at least get me an entry into some of these trades, maybe help me dollar cost average in. Here's the source code if you want to copy and paste any of it, modify it as you wish, but it's very similar to the original code with just a few modifications. You know, one improvement is you can make it short the markets as well. Currently it just does longs. But even if you don't want to code, you can always come to the GPT marketplace on Pionex, and there's all these pre-crafted trading strategies you can play with. And beyond the custom coding algorithm bots, you also have like grid trading bots, DCA bots, rebalancing bots, or futures arbitrage bots. And so a lot of tools to play with here to help us make money in any type of market, whether it's a bull market, bear market, or sideways moving market, which seems to be what we're in right now. And personally, I love how these bots are watching the markets 24/7. So sometimes I just get a notification on my phone like, hey, a buy order has been placed, and I'll take a look and yeah, there's a rally coming in, or suddenly there's a sell order and I'll see, okay, the market's taking a downturn. So I don't have to worry as much because the bots are making the trades for me faster than I can, more unemotionally than me. And I know that's hard to believe, but that's how it is. So if you want to check them out as well, Pionex, they've got all these bonuses for you. Their futures bonuses, like over $1,000 worth of bonuses. You can sign up in the description link below. Other than that, hope you learned something new today. Let me know your thoughts on these crypto trading algorithms. You think they'll work for me? Think I'll be rich? See you in the comments below. I'll see you at the top.